Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Ni hao ma, live, trance, and prosper. Hi, I'm Professor Brian David Phillips. Welcome to my home, or at least back into my circle. You are back in my circle of trust. Why are you in my circle of trust? Well, you're very trustworthy. Also, because we're going to do a little more video now. We're going into Google Gemini. That's why it says Google Gemini, or rather, it says Gemini Google Com app in the address bar next to my head up there. And let's see, what are we going to do over here, Brian? Well, we're going to do something fun, hopefully educational and useful, but it's also kind of fun. So let's see how we do that. So let me pop these suckers up so I can see my screen. We see, hello, Brian David. And we see my Ask Gemini guy down here. And we're going to do a storybook. Oh, a storybook? You're going to tell me a story. Yes, I am. And here's what I'm going to do. It's free, guys. And all you have to do is just say, hey, dude, make a storybook. I probably should have prepped this before starting the video. Make a storybook about a little boy named, what should we call him? Well, my best friend's name is Michael. So we'll call him Michael. What does he find? He finds a genie bottle in an old barn, and he makes wishes that backfire until he realizes life is better if you live it without just wishing. All right, so make a storybook about a little boy named Michael who finds a genie bottle in an old barn, and he makes wishes that backfire until he realizes life is better if you live it without just wishing. I should probably make a little note here that this is a little Asian boy named Michael, because they're gonna give me a blonde boy. I want my friend is Asian, and what's gonna happen is I'm gonna hit clicky clicky here, boom, and of course Gemini is saying, just a second, let me think, and it's creating a storybook. And it will think for a moment, thinky, 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 and then it'll spit out a storybook. I'll come back. I'll let it do its Gemini magic, Gemini genie magic, and I'll come back when it's done. Oh, that'll be interesting. Okay, maybe I will. Well, it's coming back pretty quick. Michael and the Whispering Bottle. Yeah, I didn't leave. I just came back that quick. It was just a few seconds. I thought it'd take a few minutes. Okay, so here we go. Michael and the Whispering Bottle. There's our little boy. And we have a play button down here. We can also listen to the story. You can select the voices. But we're going to look at the story first. I should just be clicking on the book. Michael loved exploring the old bar. Okay, now let's go back and I'm going to let you listen to the story. First, let's pick a book. Do you want higher pitched or lower pitched? I believe we want a higher pitched voice.
Michael and the Whispering Bottle. Michael loved exploring the old barn behind his house. It smelled of hay and forgotten adventures. One sunny afternoon, while rummaging through dusty crates, his hand brushed against something smooth and cool. He pulled out a beautiful, ornate bottle, shimmering with an ancient glow. As he wiped away the dust, a wisp of smoke curled from its spout, and a friendly, if slightly mischievous, genie appeared. "Greetings, young master," boomed the genie. "You have released me. I shall grant you 3 wishes, but choose wisely, for wishes have a way of twisting." Michael, wide-eyed, thought of his biggest wish. "I wish I never had to do chores again," Michael exclaimed, thinking of his endless tasks. Poof! The barn instantly cleaned itself, but then all the chores from the entire village landed on his doorstep. Michael sighed, spending the whole day sorting socks for everyone. "That didn't go as planned," he mumbled. "Okay, second wish. I wish for all the candy in the world." Poof! Suddenly, candy rained down, filling his room. Then
Okay, you've got that. We're going to switch voices. Let's go to a lower pitched voice.
Poof! Suddenly, candy rained down, filling his room, then his house, then the entire street. It was delicious at first, but soon he couldn't even open his front door without being buried in sticky sweets. Michael felt a tummy ache just looking at.
All right, so essentially, higher pitched voice is female, lower pitched voice is male. Chi. Note there are 10 pages to this storybook. You'll get 10 pages. Let's get out of this full screen. And there you go. Now you can share this with others. You can also print it if you want to keep a copy. And that is the storybook. It's very quick, very easy. I hope this has been helpful and useful, and well, it's definitely been weird because I messed up, but hey, that's what I do. I mess up. Either way, you can make storybooks, you can share them, and you can print them. If you have a color printer, that's nice. If you don't have a color printer, maybe print a PDF. All right, this has been Professor Brian David Phillips. Live, trance, and prosper. Bye-bye.